Okay.
This is take 3.
This sucks.
Okay. That's the wrong. This is the right one.
Yeah.
Here you go. You're all disorganized.
Okay. So to try and explain what I've tried to explain in the last 2 times I've tried to do this particular video, this is Awake at Dawn by CC Hunter. It has 383 pages, same size, pretty much, give or take a couple pages as the first one. It is published in 2011, and it's published by St. Martin's Griffin, if you can see that. And that is the lovely CC Hunter. Pretty much with this one, we get more of a kind of character development when it comes to Kaylee. In this one, she's kind of, her biggest question, her biggest goal, biggest obstacle, her, what she really, really wants is to find out what she is. Not who she is, what she is. Because she's here at a camp for supernaturals, and so far, she hasn't figured out where she belongs. Is she a shapeshifter? Is she a werewolf? Is she a vampire? Is she fae? What is she? In this one, her abilities start to grow, start to progress. I didn't mention this one in the first video, but she already has one of her abilities, and that is ghost whispering, which basically means she can talk and see dead people. Isn't that lovely? It's kind of like that scary movie thing where he's like, I see dead people. But no. And what's kind of confusing as to kind of brings about why she wants to know what she is, and kind of everybody else is curious about her, is because as her abilities start to progress, it's kind of, it doesn't all go with just one species of supernatural. So like in this one, I believe she develops super hearing. I think it's her second ability that develops. It's either that or it's the speed, the agility that develops. And so kind of, she's trying to figure out what she is. Holiday, the camp leader, is trying to help her figure out what she is. Everybody's like, just kind of like staring at her, trying to figure out what she is. Because nobody can read her brain pattern. And so it's kind of like, she's, as she likes to put it, she is the lunchtime freak show entertainment. Because she doesn't know the answers just as much as anybody else.
So she's basically the biggest freak.
Yeah.
Freaks.
She feels like the biggest freak. And it's kind of, again, like I said with the first one, you can relate to it. You really can. If you've ever felt like an outsider or like you don't belong, especially in schools, especially where there's these like different cliques and all that, then you can really relate to Kaylee. Given her world is kind of like a supernatural world, you can still relate to it, which shows it's a really good book and it's very interesting. With this particular one, I believe you kind of you're introduced to the fact that there's this threat. And it's not just a threat that's against the camp, it's more a threat that is against Kaylee. And again, it all just comes back to, what is she? And is there more that are like her? And who is she? Like, which does she belong to? With this one, her relationship with the guys is kind of we get a little more into it. But with this particular book, the second one, we get to know more about Derek, the half-fae. And her relationship with him, it starts to grow and progress and everything. And as you'll find out, I think not even like halfway through this one, Derek leaves with another girl, which it's not really, not Derek, not, it's Lucas, sorry. Oh my gosh.
This is what you have.
I've been trying to do this. This is my third attempt, so bear with me. Lucas leaves with another girl, and it's kind of explained as to why he leaves towards the end of the book when he comes back. But he visits her in her dreams. And so it's just kind of where the angst kicks in. Derek wants to be with her, and their relationship is progressing, but he's kind of wanting more. And so you've got this girl who's confused about all these different things and about who she is, what she is. She's learning who she is. She's becoming best friends with her two roommates who are just freaking awesome. And then you get to kind of see more about them and their lives and their love lives, and it's just this big community. So, I think I'm going to wrap this up.
What do you give it?
Oh, I give this one like 5 stars because it's good right from the start. I could give you more spoilers as to what her ghost whispering is about and everything, but I'm not going to. But I will give you this. This time with her ghost whispering, it has something to do with a ghost giving her a message. Somebody you love will die by the end of the summer. So it's kind of, not only do we get introduced to this kind of dark side, this evil that's coming up that we're going to see throughout the series as it kind of develops more, but she has like this kind of goal, this kind of thing where I've got to figure out who it is. I have to help them, I have to save them, I have to do everything I possibly can, all while trying to juggle and figure out who she is, what she is, figure out her boy problems and issues, and just all this craziness of being a teenager. Really supernatural. So that pretty much covers that. I will say that there are a lot of good parts in this series. At the moment, I really can't think of any bad ones, except for kind of where you kind of like feel sympathetic and kind of your feelers start to really go off in the second one, and it gets worse in the third. But it's overall really good, and you should really just check it out. Alright, so this concludes the second one. Say hi!
Hi. I already said hi at the beginning.
Oh, well, say bye.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.